Hi all, welcome back. This is part 5 for series 9. Here we will discuss on configure OpenShift lab environment on AWS Ubuntu instance, and we will use here the OpenShift Sandbox. So this is basically configuration of the OC client on the AWS Ubuntu, and use the Sandbox, OpenShift Sandbox for the cluster environment. So we will set up all those things in this lab. So first, we will go and create the EC2 instance here and take the Ubuntu AMI in AWS, and it will work on ET2 micro itself. And we will put tag name OpenShift client, and we will open that port 2020 and 80. So let's create first instance, then we will again go ahead, right? So you can see I don't have any running instances here. Instances is running, that is we don't have. So let us start what instance here. And I'm selecting Ubuntu 20.04. It comes under free type. This is T2 micro. Default VPC and storage. But we will take name OpenShift client. You can put, right? And security group, you can go with default security name, but we can add one more name, HTTP, for accessing the WordPress application, right? If you want to use, then you can. Now review launch. I will use that already keys which are available in my system, and you can see this is created. This state is pending, so let's wait. And meanwhile, I'm opening that. This is my download folder. I'm opening Git Plus here, right? Actually, my key is available in this download folder. You can see this is my download one. So I will run my instance on Git Plus. It's running now. Let's connect it. It's running. What happened here? It seems to be so. It's not. Some time out. Let me check security settings. And in this inbound role, TCP custom. Okay. There. So now it is connected, right? So after that, we will proceed for the next step, and you can see it is here. We can first installation of OC client. So I've given there some steps over there. So we need to first update the packages which are available on the Ubuntu. Then we need to download the packages, then extract the packages, and then move OC and Kubernetes file to the directory, user directory, right? And check OC versions. Then we will get it those. So I've added this reference over here. If you go and open this reference, then you will get all those details. So let me run at least this command first. Update. It is updating the things, and meanwhile I will open this and show you this jar file. Directly we can get it tar file. You can see, and this link is here. Lots of releases. We can check it out. See, you can download whatever release you want. I've downloaded same thing from here. So next step we will get in wget, the same one, this URL, right? You see we don't have any more thing here, right? So let me you can see ls. This file is downloaded here, right? And now we use the tar for that. Got this file kubectl and OC. I am moving to the users bin. It moved, right? Now we can see and check the OC version. You can see OC successfully client is installed on there, right? So next step, we will go and check it. This is installation, Podman installation and AWS Ubuntu instance. We have done same installation on my last in the series of the first starting when you use this Podman lab we have done earlier. So, but in this lab is also required here, because some places we will check the images per Podman. So we need to check those things, because I will use in one of the lab Podman things. So we have to go and follow the same steps. And this already I've shared this step by step details references for that. And you can see this is already there over, right? You can follow this step, same step I'm following. So let me following this step quickly. I'm adding the repository again here, and after that I will add the keys. Adding the keys. Now after that we need to install the Podman client, right? It will take 10 seconds more. We have done. Now I'm going to install the Podman. Now check the Podman version. You can see Podman install and check the OC version. Both are installed, right? So we have done this step. Now next move to the Git URL. And before that, going to this URL, I will install unzip target nwget, right, on Ubuntu. So let install first. Okay, it installed. And now I will show you my Git URL. It's already open here. Let me show you. I'm using the same thing here, and you can see install OC client on Ubuntu. That is already step I mentioned here. You can see these steps are already mentioned and references are also there. So you can follow the things from here. And also in this repo, one OpenShift folder is there. That is contain multiple files. You can see this is clean all is a script for cleaning the resources in OpenShift. This is MySQL JSON file, ML file, my text file. This all those files I will use in our labs. So we need those files is required. MariaDB persistent ML is required for that, right? So this folder basically I will use for our labs. So we are setting the lab environment. So let me copy, clone all those things here. So you can see we don't have one. We have only one file. Let me clone it. It's cloned, right? Now you can see I will get the one more file here now, right? This one ex1 end-to-end. So OC so cd ex. I'm going to the folder, and you can see this all files are showing here, right? Docker file. This is the used earlier one, but in this next lab we will use this folder, right? So we have done this one, and also if you want ch mode, I'm giving okay, and other things. Let me see. -r recursive we need to give. Let me give the recursive as well. Okay. Now we have done this one. Clone poetry. Now next slide, we need to install or create account in the OpenShift Sandbox login, and where we will get the access the clusters, right? So for that, I have already written this URL. Let's go and open it. So firstly, when you log in, you need to create your account here, and this is the if you're doing first time, you can go and register with the Red Hat account and install it and create your credential over there. And after that, it's the credential to log in here, right? So I'm using my credential. Okay, now get started in Sandbox. Start using your Sandbox. Dev Sandbox. You can see we have logged in the UI for the Red Hat OpenShift, right? And now we will go and click the login. Just click on here and copy login command, right? Just click on that. Dev Sandbox, right? You display tokens. Just copy the login command, right, from here, because we are using this cluster. This is the user tokens for that, and this is the cluster URL, right? So go here and let me enlarge it, right? So you can see we have connected successfully to the project. Actually, by default, it is giving the two projects, one for the dev, one for the stage. It is a user ID -dev. So if you want to change the project, then you can see OC project and project name, right? So AKGMT20 hyphen. I want to move to stage, then you can see stage. Now using this project, right, on cluster, or you can see OT get project. This is the multiple commands over there. You can see names, display name, status is showing, right? So, and again, if you want to switch over to dev one, then OC project dev. Okay, and actually, we don't have any access for creating project here. By default, we have to use only two projects. But if you want to create project, OC new project, you can use like that. Let me show you OC new project. You can see if I will click on the OC new project help, then it will say the format for that. I'm just telling you because we don't have access here, but in the examination we need to create the projects. So you know how to create it, right? So just help it OC new project name, display name, and a description, right? So it is just like I'm telling you how to do OC new project name. Suppose you are showing giving name EX180 project name, right? And you can say display name, right? This variable you can pass display name because it is mandatory to pass display name. Display name because they are saying create a project with display name so and so. So display name we can pass display name something Red Hat project, right? So this thing you need to create with here. We don't have access, so it will not work, right? And and also we can pass the description here, right? Description is not required, only display name is required. Like you can see here, name and display name is same, right? Something like that. So make sure when you're creating the project, that time you need to create all those things, just display name also, right? Let me enter it. We don't have access. You may request a new project via the API, right? So we have entered in the project. We are connected, right? With that, and let me check here. You can see we have logged in OC project team, right? OC get we have done all this command and connected with the sandbox also. We have done, I think, for the configuration and installation for OC podman for the next lab. And in this next video, we will discuss on the 3 labs mainly, which will work on the OC OpenShift, right? So we have done for this video now. So we'll meet in the next video and discuss on this next lab. Thanks for watching it. Bye.